Welcome viewers, this is Windshear1 and I need your help. I'm soliciting your help because I want this dog tag. In order to get that DICE approved dog tag, you have to basically get recommended by the community, which is where you guys come in. Um, if you guys have enjoyed the content I produce for Battlefield 3, I don't do it expecting anything in return. I produce this content for you, and in part because I enjoy it as well. But as you can see, my channel has grown considerably from my initial postings of Battlefield 3, and as a converted Call of Duty player to Battlefield 3, I'm not gonna say I feel entitled to anything, and I'm not saying that at all. But it would really kind of help me, or I would be very proud at be somewhat honored by DICE if they were to put me on their DICE friends list and award me with that DICE approved dog tag, because I kind of like dog tags in Battlefield 3. I like how it kind of sets you apart from other players, and I feel like I'm not your average player in some respects, and I do get a lot of people starting to recognize me when I play online, and I kind of enjoy that too. But it also is kind of a blessing and a curse at the same point in time, because I'm constantly trying to get knifed. People are always trying to knife me, and that's in part too because I got the 100 level Colonel dog tag here, which you'll see two players attempt to capitalize on this. But in order for you guys to recommend me for that, if you feel I am entitled to that, or if maybe I should be a part of that list, or in part all the work I've done on behalf of Battlefield 3 and getting the word out about how much I like this game, about how much better it is in Call of Duty, and basically the most advanced first-person shooter out there, what you have to do is either comment on their blog, the Twitter blog, I'm sorry, the Battlefield 3 battle log, which I'll provide a link to, which also kind of gives you the details of the recommendation process. You can just post a comment on there, say, hey, recommend Windshear1 for the dog tag. And I apologize, guys. I play on PlayStation Network, and my PlayStation Network account name is different. Here's the first guy trying to knife me. But my PlayStation Network account name is Windshear1. It's not one Windshear. Not like my YouTube channel. It's Windshear1. So you'll have to specify that correctly in order for me to potentially get credit for that. But I would greatly appreciate you guys doing that if you would take the time to do so. Again, I'll provide the link to the actual description on the Battlefield Battle Log. And also you can just go on their Twitter site, the Battlefield 3 Twitter site, and post it on there. Either way, I guess is an appropriate means of recommendation. See, this is the problem, you know, with fame. No, I'm just kidding. It's common with any of us. You know, I've got that 100 level Colonel dog tag on, and people just love to try to knife you and chance to get bit. Yes, you guys are right. You're seeing some Rush gameplay here lately. I've been taking some criticism for not posting enough Rush gameplay. In the past, I've said I think Rush gameplay is a little too linear, which, you know, it's not bad in some ways, but it's more predictable than other game modes. Whereas Conquest or Team Deathmatch, you know, on this match, or on this map in particular, you know, you're really encompassed in 360 degrees of battle, whereas, you know, Rush, you're pretty much progressing towards the next objectives. But that's not to say that Rush is not enjoyable for me. I have a lot of fun playing Rush, and that's why I'm posting this gameplay, because in particular, you're going to see basically a range of combat scenarios and how you progress through the match. It's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing this, you know. I'm running and gunning here with the Pescheneg. You know, setting up bipods here, throwing out C4, then I'll hop into tank later on, and then you'll see me move into the chopper. So it's like you're getting a wide range of vehicles and battle experiences in Battlefield 3, which just encompasses what this game's all about. And I don't know how I missed that guy. What happened there, you know? Anyway, he just pulled a Houdini on me. I'm like, I don't know where that guy went. I guess he stayed right there, went back around, went up the staircase, eventually hunted him down, but that was a little embarrassing. But, you know, I've just been hooked on Rush here the last day or two. I've just been playing a lot of Rush. It's a lot of fun just because, in a lot of ways, you know, as a video content producer, I get a lot of epic clips playing Rush or Conquest as opposed to just Team Deathmatch. You know, just whether it's RPGs shooting helicopters or just tank gameplay, or just, again, I guess Rush and Conquest are really what Battlefield's about in terms of that Battlefield experience. You truly feel like you're immersed in a whole Battlefield environment. And I apologize, guys, if my voice sounds a little scratchy here. I've been fighting off a cold the last couple days, which is why I really haven't posted much content, because I've just been feeling miserable. But as I'm pushing up here to the second set of bomb sites, I'm really so experienced with Rush, I'm not even sure, you know, where stuff spawns. And I'll realize here in a moment that the tank will spawn right here in this position, which I'll take advantage of in a moment. But the Pechenegue, again, is probably one of my favorite support class guns now. It's just very powerful, and it's fairly decent, accurate gun too. The recoil's sustainable with it, even without a grip when you're running and gunning. But I think that bipod's critical on it. Now, a lot of noobish tactics people criticize people of as putting C4 on bomb sites. I'm going to disagree with that on Rush. I mean, Rush is a difficult game mode. I've seen entire games be a landslide on one team's direction, and then you go down that last bomb site and you just cannot take it because the team just gets encamped on it. So any one bomb site can be a game changer. So do what I can. I put C4 down there, heard a guy defuse in there at the last moment. And look how I just blew up that building. That was a lot of fun. But what I'm trying to say here is that you gotta treat each bomb site as if it's the last, because just one bomb site alone can just turn the tide of a battle if the team gets all wrapped up around that site, and then you're pretty much stuck, because it's really difficult when a team's all encamped on a bomb site to take it out. Now with the Pechenegue and the support class and bipods, I've put out numerous videos about how lethal this combination is. I mean, just for destroying the team. I'm always laying down prone. I'm always putting on the bipod any chance I can get, if I feel it gives me a tactical advantage, or where I predict a large group of enemies will be going. Now right here I hopped in that tank and expected to be right next to me, and then I realized it was within the spawn, so I was trying to get out of that spawn before my time ran out there. But again, here in the tank, you're going to see something pretty funny here in a moment about how I get destroyed in this tank. It's just ridiculous. But again, watching that mini-map here, I'm seeing guys flood around this corner, and, I'm just not a very good tank driver, I'll admit. I'd say more than half the time, I never get one-shot kills, and look at that guy flying. Boom. I'll say more than half the times, I feel like I get a direct hit on a guy with a tank shell, for God's sakes, and I never get a kill with it on core. I don't know if it's just my sloppy aiming or what, but like right there I felt I was like right on that guy, and apparently I missed him by a mile. So the tank is definitely not my strong suit. I'm not very comfortable in it, never have been, even though it's my #1 vehicle. I just, my preferred gameplay is to run and gun and take on infantry versus infantry. Now right here, I had 100% health. I guess I get hit by 2 javelins at once, and then a guy finishes me off with that GP, was that the GP30? That new little bouncing Betty kind of noob tube thing. I was cracking up about that. I was like, yeah, you kidding me. But again, this exemplifies the fun gameplay of Rush. Now, after that, I'm like, heck yeah, I'm gonna hop in this little scout helicopter. Let's go at it here. And then you pull up here, and you just see just tons of guys just running around on this hill, and you're like, oh yeah, let's light them up. Minigun action here, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Pulling around here, and I mean, I kind of let my excitement get the better of me, because I'm just like trying to take on all these guys. And again, I don't have many kills in this thing either, because I usually get shot down by stingers, which is what happens here, of course, too. But right here, I pull off a little Mission Impossible. Your mission, should you choose to accept the MH, is to bail out here and infiltrate position Bravo and plant that bomb. So I dropped him off there, and he's going on his little Rambo mission. It was kind of fun to do that, because we're in communications. And it's all about teamwork. That's what this game's all about. And of course here I get 1 stinger. I use flares, and then of course I don't get out of range for the second one takes me out, so I cut out that footage. So here I spawn his spawn beacon that he placed up there, because he's a recon class. And now again, we're using teamwork. I'm throwing out my bipod out here, trying to get some long range kills, which even with a bipod, it's not easy to do, especially when you get suppressive fire on you. And that's one criticism I kind of have lately about suppressive fire. I think if you've got a bipod out, in my experience, if I get 1 round shot at my direction, it seems like the suppressive fire effect on me when I got a bipod out is double than what I have when I don't have a bipod out. I don't know if it's some kind of glitch or what, but look at how you're aiming, your accuracy, everything goes to crap. And I feel like if you got a bipod out, you should at least have a little more of an accuracy advantage as opposed to not having a bipod out. But suppressive fire just shuts down guys on bipods, almost worse than your fire you're dealing out from the bipod's fire vantage point. Again, here approaching position alpha, we got multiple snipers up here on top of this building. So try to see cover any chance you get. I'm trying to figure out where they're at, but of course you got to expose yourself to determine that. So I'm peeking these corners. I see this guy up here kind of glitching on this blowing out building up here. And I'm trying to turn my bipod up there here in a second to address that threat. See him up there, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll roll a dice here and try to plant the bomb. Again, putting C4 down on it. Of course, as soon as you plant the bomb, all eyes are on you over there. So now I'm getting multiple guys taking a look at me here. And I apologize. Now this is where I actually realize where that guy's at. And, you know, it's difficult in Rush because, you know, snipers, they really do have, the advantage, you know, from any direction, really. I mean, they got that long-range advantage. It makes it really difficult. So again, here on the roof, here I'm going to parachute down, try to take position Bravo. And throw out the bipod, and here is another great corridor to cover once you do plant the bomb site here. And of course, this guy had the same idea as me, so I'm trying to address that with a grenade throw, anything I can to get him out of that prone position. And as my buddy MH here pulls up here, we push up together and work together. So our team was successful in planning A, and then I succeed in planning B, and we go on to win this game. It's a lot of fun, guys. Enjoy this game mode. Enjoy Battlefield 3 all together. Greatly appreciate your support in the community, guys. Please like and subscribe to the video as always if you enjoyed what you watched. Play Rush more. I'm guilty of it just as anybody is. It's just difficult to get a good game all the time, you know, if you're just in a random lobby or something like that. But please, guys, go online there, right on the link description, the Battlefield blog, or on their Twitter account. Recommend Windshear1 for the DICE-approved dog tag. And maybe you can even take it from me on the Battlefield, particularly on my server as well, guys. I got a server online. Feel free to game on that anytime. Is the Windshear1 server. Thanks for watching.